You do it every single day. But for most of human history, it was completely unorganized, chaotic, and honestly disgusting. There were no real bathrooms, no real systems, and for a long time, people just did it wherever they could. So, how did something so normal become, well, normal? Let's start at the beginning. Early humans didn't have toilets, pipes, or anything close to modern sanitation. They just went outside. Forests, rivers, open land. That was it. It wasn't considered weird. It was just survival. But here's the problem. As humans started living in groups, things got messy fast because there was no system, no cleaning, no separation, just people living, and nature taking care of the rest. And that worked until it didn't. Now things get interesting. In ancient Rome, they actually built public toilets. But don't imagine privacy. People sat side by side, talking, socializing, doing their business together, no doors, no real separation. And instead of toilet paper, they sometimes used a shared sponge on a stick. Yeah, shared. Imagine that in today's world. You're not just using the bathroom, you're having a conversation while doing it. Meanwhile, waste systems weren't perfect, so sanitation was still a huge issue. Now we move into the Middle Ages when things get worse again. In many cities, there were no proper sewage systems. People used chamber pots inside their homes, and sometimes just threw it out the window, literally. So if you were walking outside back then, you were basically taking a risk every step. Streets were dirty, disease spread easily, and hygiene wasn't really understood the way it is today. Let's just say modern complaints about public bathrooms would not survive this era. Eventually, things started to change. As cities grew, people realized something important. If you don't control waste, people get sick. So sanitation systems were built, pipes were added, and the flush toilet slowly became standard. This completely changed human health. Cities became cleaner, disease dropped, and life expectancy increased. One simple invention changed everything. So something you never think about, pooping, is actually one of the biggest reasons modern society works the way it does. From forests to Roman toilets to modern plumbing, it's been a long, weird evolution. And honestly, you'll probably never look at a bathroom the same way again.